right, we are out. It's another beautiful day. We're just so lucky this week. And I am out with Mr. Marco. And I was just going to do a little morning walk before we went in for some duration place time. Haven't given him any commands as of right now. What I'm going to do to get him into heel is tap the tone, say heel, and start walking. And then we'll adjust from there based on what he does. Marco, good. Heel, tap the tone a couple times, start walking, and then I immediately look down. Either he's in heel. Why is that so bright? I need to adjust the brightness. Go down a little bit. Either he's in heel or he's not. Okay, now I know I could be holding onto the leash, but I really want to see what his skills are on the e-collar alone. I don't want to be relying on any leash pressure at all. So I'm going to click right there. Good, bring him back to heel. See how he strayed over? That's something that I don't want him to do when I put him in heel. Right there I clicked. I'm at a, what's that, 11. Clicking again. Okay. So he's definitely showing me some holes. Oh, you had to poop. Maybe that's why. All right, we're gonna try this again after I know he had a bathroom break in the yard and he just relieved himself on the walk. So I'm gonna say heel, I'm gonna tap the tone, and we're gonna start walking. Heel, tap the tone. I tap it a couple times and then I start walking. And then as I was discussing before, once I say heel and tap the tone, I immediately look down because he's either in heel or he's not. This is pretty much perfect. Right next to my left leg, he's paying attention to my leg, he's looking up periodically. It's just a really nice walk. If he was not in heel, as I had an opportunity to show you before, if he veers off, that's when I start clicking my stem first, then tone. So correct for leaving heel, direct back, which is the tone. And notice how I'm able to go any speed, any direction. I don't know why that is so bright. We'll have to try to stick to the shadows. But look at this perfect little walk. And after I clicked the tone at the beginning, I haven't touched the e-collar at all this second round. Because remember, you're only clicking it if his head is not in heel position. And the only thing that changes is the number. If he's not responding, you have to go up. Look at that. So nice. Good job, Marco. Let's see what happens if I stop. Good. He puts himself into a sit. Let's work on the stay. Stay. The stay is huge for him. I've noticed his brain sort of spirals, at least with me. If I don't put him in a stay, he sort of starts to spin around and get a little crazy. So giving him that direction and telling him to stay, that's very helpful for him. Okay, down. So here's an opportunity. Good. I was just about to click because I could see the wheels turning in his head when I told him to down. He kind of looked at me and said, do I have to listen to her or not? So if he would have taken any longer, I just would have clicked right there. Good. And then I praise. Good boy. And then in that downstay, you should be able to walk away, stand there and talk to somebody, whatever you want to do. Pick up poop. That's what I had him in the downstay in before as I was cleaning up. Good. Good. Good job. No. I clicked right there. Down. Because I don't want good job meaning break your downstay and walk with me. Good. Okay. I'm happy with this little morning walk. We're going to go in and do some duration place because that was a big goal of his owners this week, is to have him actually be in a calm state of mind on place. He chewed through a tie back at home, so we're going to have him on a tie back, making sure he doesn't chew through that. We'll let you know how he does. Marco, break. Good job. Okay, we're approaching another threshold. Again, this is something his owner wanted me to make sure he wasn't busting through any threshold, so I'm not actually giving any commands. I want to make sure this is understood that when we approach a threshold, it's an automatic implied stay. I'm going to open up the door. If he bolts through, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to start clicking the collar, recall him back, and then repeat. Good. Break. Good job. Marco, place. Good boy. Nice job. Good boy. Okay, we just did, what was that, Josh? 2 hours?
It was quite a long.
Marco on duration place. I completely cleaned the kitchen. I put the dishes away. I took the trash out. I've been in and out. Riggins is out here. We've been walking around. I did some computer work. He was definitely working hard at the beginning. I saw some shivering, panting. Whenever I saw him get too worked up, I would give him a shush, and I would just remind him to lay down. But overall, he was really good. No chewing the tie back. She wanted to make sure he wasn't going to do that. Also, I wanted to make sure if you release him while he's on the place bed, just make sure you undo your tie back. Don't want to release him and have the tie back on. So we're going to undo our tie back. What a good boy. And then we're just going to release him. Break. Good job, Marco.